It's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having an amazing day. Um, Please don't forget on your walk-in, okay, to subscribe to my video. Please like, please subscribe, and follow on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi. I'm Jovi on all platforms. Please like, please subscribe. So I see they're sending out notifications. I see they're sending out notifications. I ain't been here about 2 days. So, well, more than 2 days. The weekend don't count. Okay. But before we even get into, hold on. Before we even get into that, and drop the intro, I'm waiting for my tea to boil. Please don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Jovi Beauty Show right here on YouTube. You can follow me also on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Jovi Beauty as well. Please go follow over there because we're trying to get our follows up to 5,000 so we can get on Facebook Watch. Okay, please also don't forget to follow on Twitter. I see a lot of y'all guys have been following us on Twitter. Shout out to y'all. All right. Also, all the links, if you do not know, are in the description. Okay, every link for everything I'm about to tell you is in the description, and I'm about to post it and pin it in a moment. Some very important links. Also, we have an Amazon storefront. If you want to know where I get a lot of my skincare items, what I use for my skin, what I use for, I did skincare, I did hair care, I might do body care this week. It is in our Amazon storefront. Okay, that link, I'm gonna drop the links right now. That link is also in the description. So if you would like to, hold on, let me drop it before I forget. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, that link is also in the description. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm giving y'all a chance to get up in here while I drop the notices for the day. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, also, if you don't know, jovibeauty.com is open, y'all. We have some merch on there. Okay, we have text notifications finally available. I believe they're $5 a month for text notifications, so you can get a text every time I go live. Okay, so jump up on jovibeauty.com/text. Thank you for who just followed us on Facebook. Nonetheless, jump up on jovibeauty.com/text to get text notifications. Also, our shop is jovibeauty.com/shop. Again, you can go over there. I'm trying to like build it up. Okay, we have our book over there. We have some dog collars for the people with dogs in the back. We will be having our bonnets and our head ties, hair scarves on there very soon. Shout out to the investors. Okay. um Now, if you don't know, I'm Jovi Beauty. Okay, please don't forget to like my channel. Okay, I normally do my show, the Jovi Beauty Show, Monday through Friday, 12 noon Eastern. I wasn't here yesterday. Sue me. Okay, 12 noon Eastern, right here at the Jovi Beauty School. Okay, we stream live on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, hey boo, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. It'd be really great, like I previously said, if y'all can just subscribe to us on Facebook and Twitter. I have put the link in the description. Jovi Beauty School, if you don't know, we are fun and insightful, okay? Beauty style shop daily talk show offering Black women and girls lifestyle and relationship advice based off discussions around celebrity news and relationships, recent events, and pop culture topics, which we dissect and learn valuable lessons from every day. Okay, we at the Jovi Beauty School. Okay, are also looking for businesses and brands who are interested in providing sponsorships, advertisements, investments, product placements on our beautiful makeup table over here, and other opportunities with Jovi Beauty and her beauty school. Okay, please contact me at culture@jovibeauty.com. That's culture@jovibeauty.com if you would like to talk about, if you would like to sponsor an episode or 2 or 3, I don't know. Like I said before, don't forget to visit our websites. We have a lot of great items on there. Scarves and bonnets are supposed to be coming in February. We will see how that goes. And again, don't forget to support our channel, okay? I prefer Cash Apps or PayPals, but Super Chats are just great. Cash Apps, Venmo, PayPal. I am Jovi Beauty on all of those platforms. Okay, Jovi Beauty, completely Jovi Beauty. No other words, no other letters, no other numbers. Jovi Beauty on Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, okay? And like I previously said, don't forget to follow us on our Twitter, our Facebook, and our Instagram. And remember, always remember, like Katie Hughes says, or said when she was alive, or she ain't dead, I am in the business of Black people. Okay? Now let me go drop this intro, go grab my tea, and we're going to get on with the rest of the show. Because if you don't know, today's show, I want to talk about these 3 Black politicians who kind of recently all passed in a very unusual way. I also want to talk about the extremists that's the FBI's then snatched up in Philly, I believe. Okay, I want to talk about them too. And I want to talk about a lot of things that are literally happening underneath our nose while we're too busy worrying about a recession, a depression. Forget a recession. While we're busy worrying about the greatest depression that will ever hit us, a lot of other crap is happening. Okay, I'm gonna drop this intro, grab my tea, and then we're gonna get on with the rest of the show. I tried to get here in time, but I just wasn't gonna spill my tea walking back. So, oh well. How are you guys doing this beautiful Tuesday morning, child? It ain't Monday, it's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, child. It's Taco Tuesday. I might go grab me some tacos. I don't know. We'll think about it. Nonetheless, how's everyone doing? Okay. Again, I did see someone follow me on Facebook. I think it was 2 people who followed me on Facebook. Hold on. Okay. Thank you so much. I think I'm not gonna call out people's government names, but thank you so much. Like I said, if you follow on Facebook, appreciate you, girl. Follow on Facebook. We trying to get on the Facebook watch page and run up them Instagrams, because not them Instagrams, I kind of post on Instagram. Run up them Twitters, because trying to get monetized over there too. I've been on Twitter for forever. There's no reason I should not be monetized over there. Anyhow, how is y'all all doing today? I'm really thinking I'm gonna go get me some tacos. It's Tuesday. I'm gonna burn the shit out of me. So, where do we begin? Okay, so let's begin with the most. Let's begin with the most recent incident. We're gonna work our way back. Okay, we are today talking about three Black politicians who were involved in a car accident. Hold on. who were involved in a hold up, who were involved in a car accident in the last very few months. I think the first one was like November, right? November last month, and then now, right? It's gotten to the point that, as you can see now, look at the title of this article from Eyewitness News 7. Do y'all have Eyewitness News? And I don't know. I would assume this. So she's a New Jersey councilwoman, Eunice Dorm 4. Okay, I don't want to botch her last name. Eunice, right? Eunice was a New Jersey councilwoman, and the FBI. Hold on, let me get this over here. And the FBI are now looking into this case. Okay, we're gonna read again. I have all 3 cases pulled up. Y'all already know how we're gonna do. Go grab you some tea or some shit. I got some tea. Okay, go grab you some tea, some coffee. I know it is still morning time over in California and y'all central people. All right, so go grab you some tea or some coffee and be prepared, because this is about to be some foolishness that I really want to talk about. Okay, so let's just do it. The FBI is now involved in a M-word investigation of a New Jersey councilwoman, Eunice. Okay, because we're not gonna botch her last name. I'm just not gonna do it. A team of investigators is looking. Don't they mean R? Anyway, let me shut the fuck up. Let me stop cursing. A team of investigators are looking into every aspect of Sayreville councilwoman Eunice life, personal, professional, religious, as they search for her taker outer. Okay. The FBI is now involved in the investigation, which includes the Sayreville Police and the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office. We are aware of the investigation into the passing of Councilwoman Eunice on Wednesday evening. We have talked with our local law enforcement partners at the police department and the county prosecutors. Should they ask us for any assistance, we will do all we can to help the investigation, the FBI said in its statement. Okay. The 30-year-old was found inside her white Nissan with multiple wounds on, it don't matter where, around 7:30 p.m. A street, child, a circle. They think her car traveled about 100 feet before slamming into 2 parked cars. Eunice's life finished right outside her townhouse. Like, people ran up in her house. This sounds like very Pelosi. This sounds very Pelosi. Can I just start off? Y'all know where I'm going with this. So we ain't got to play these games. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Y'all know where I'm going with this. This sounds very Pelosi. Okay? This woman minding her own business, not being nosy, driving home, was a freaking African, whatever, councilwoman. She black, councilwoman, minding her business. You know she ain't in no foolishness, because we already know the vibes, okay? And we're a black woman. We know the vibes, okay? We know the vibes. You can't be trying to do these things and be politicians, because they searching for you. So they talking about they looking into her life. They're looking into her life, in my opinion, just to try to, make sure that they know what they know. Like, we all know what we know. We know this is some funny business happening in this country right now. We are about to downfall, body slam, whoosh, into the greatest depression ever, and one of the biggest race wars, global race wars, possibly ever. Possibly ever. Plus, I think they God talking about he was trying to go out for election again, child. Constituents, shout out to New York City because they pulling it up because I'm looking at this. Constituents, because Ron Santos, you know, the one, the liars, he is bringing a 9/11 firefighter to the what do you call it? The national address tonight. I'm disappointed in that that fireman, or whoever, who really gonna show up with his ass, knowing that everything he did was a lie. He alive, everything he did was a lie. Everything he said was a lie. Child, they talk about New York City constituents are boarding buses. Okay, shout out to them. I think this is Queens / going into Long Island, I believe. Okay, shout out to them. They boarding buses to go get him out of office. Because guess what? I didn't do vote him in. All right. Anyway, okay. So they think that the 30-year-old Eunice, we getting back to the story now, was found inside her white Nissan with multiple wounds. Okay, they think her car traveled 100 feet before slamming. But basically, somebody got her on her way into her cul-de-sac or whatever. Okay, that's how it looked like to me. Eunice's life ended right outside her townhouse in her apartment complex. Okay, she got to live in a nice one. She got to live in a nice one. Let me look it up. She is a thing. It's not like she lives somewhere where they gangbanging down the street. It's a nice one. I just looked it up. Hold up. It's a nice little situation here. Hold on. They got a pool. Well, most places in Jersey got a pool. It's a nice little situation over here. Let me show y'all so y'all can see what I'm looking at. We looking at where Miss Eunice died or passed on. Hold on. Here we go. This is where she lived. Nice little place. Nice little place. They got garages, nice garage. Nice little townhouse. They got basketball court. You know, they got those things in Queens. Brooklyn, not so much. You know, they got a pool. They look nice. The apartment look nice. That kitchen look like my kitchen. It looked nice. We looking at some nice little situation. Okay, this ain't just with they got an office. That's what they showing. They got dining rooms. This is not where Pookie or Ray Ray live. Okay, they got dining rooms. This is a nice dining room. I love a dining room. I'm old school like that. That's nice. They got basketball courts. Look at this. This ain't where Pookie or Ray Ray live. Neither one of them. Garage. Look at the neighbors. I see a lot of Italianos, Caucasianos. I see one black person in that pool. Shout out to the black kid in the pool. Another picture. Very Caucasiano, Italiano. Okay, she lived in a nice little place. Went to Wonderland. Look at it. It looked cute. All right. Let me close this out. Okay, so she lived in a nice little place. She ain't living no gutter trash. Okay, she lived nicely. How's everybody doing in the chat? So we're gonna continue reading. Though Eugene, now we're still, if you just got in, we are talking about the 3 black politicians who were in car accidents, allegedly. In car situations, okay, because all of them weren't accidents. In car situations in the last 4 months, like that's wild. Because this is February. November was only 4 months ago. I know it was my birthday. It was 4 months. Anyway, though Eunice was a Newark native who still has family living there. She was living in Sayreville as a single mother. She had just recently married a pastor who lives in Nigeria. Wow. Investigators are now asking questions about her ties to that church, but they're also digging into other relationships, both personal and professional. Why are they not talking about these people in the street who are angry that Black people have anything? Why are we not talking about them? You already know why, but that's what I'm here to do. She said she was happy with her new husband, it seems, happy with her daughter, and she was living her life. Yes, she was. The American dream. Yes, she was. Listen, you know, a lot of Black women, we don't want too much. We just want a nice, stable home, kids taken care of, you know, a good man if we could have it. If not, you know, we cool. We cool looking cute and shit. She was a beautifully motivated person who did very well in the community. Her former campaign manager said, okay, I believe her daughter lit up her life. Jesus Christ lit up her life. She was a very faithful and driven. She was a sign star. They talking about Jesus Christ and all of this. She ain't in no smoke. Let's cut that out. You see how they are desperate to find that this lady was in some sort of smoke? She wasn't. Word of the passing spread overnight through the political community in the state, which is some of the strictest control laws in the country. In December, okay, okay, so they're investigating it. They have not mentioned any possibility of the white nationalities. Okay, even though this is Jersey, and I'm going to show you an article in a couple of minutes after we go into these other two incidences of the FBI arresting a man and a woman for what they allegedly were about to do to in Philly. Oh, Baltimore. Okay, what they were about to do in Baltimore, okay, Maryland, to the electricity grid. These, when people tell you who they are, believe them. Let's stop acting like half of the Caucasian people in this country, a little more than half of them, did not vote for Trump. Let's not pretend like they don't know who the hell they are and what Trump stands for. Let's cut it out, because we sound ridiculous. We sound really ridiculous when we act like we don't know the vibes. Okay. Hold on, let me close this out. I don't need this up right now. What is this? I'll pick it up later. Okay, sorry. All right, so now we're going to pull up another one. Okay, one that happened. We're going back. One happened in January, a month ago. Okay, so one just happened last week. Okay, Eunice was in her car coming home, minding her whole business. Lady go to church. Lady is probably one of them women who go to church 2-3 times a week. Okay, we already know the vibes. So now we're going to Louisiana. Okay, now we're in Louisiana. Mayor running for re-election in Louisiana passes in car crash on election day. How that make y'all feel? A Black mayor. Small town in Louisiana, but still a mayor in Louisiana nonetheless. The mayor of a small Louisiana town. Let me change this. The mayor of a. While we doing this, while we in our segues, please don't forget to like my video, like this video now, share it on your YouTube. Again, follow me on Twitter. I'm Jovi Beauty on Twitter, on Facebook, on all them places. So follow me on Twitter. Okay. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and don't forget to donate to your girl's platform. It is very appreciated. All right. Now, Mayor of a small Louisiana town who was running for re-election passed in a car crash. Velma Hendricks, okay, 84. She was a passenger now. Was not wearing a seatbelt when a pickup truck struck the car she was on in the highway about 11 a.m. Tuesday. Okay, said the statement. See how they tried to throw, oh, she wasn't wearing a seatbelt. She was pronounced passed at the hospital. Hendricks was the mayor of Melville. She was running for re-election, according to the county clerk. In a message on the town's website, Hendricks says in the community where people raise families, work hard. So now this happened, and now off gate, a Republican, whoever he was, is now mayor. Let's see how this turned out. The crash occurred on blah, blah, blah. Hendricks was in the back seat of the car. The driver was wearing a seatbelt. 3 other passengers in the car were moderately or critically injured. It was unknown police whether they were wearing seatbelts. How? So if it was unknown whether they were wearing seatbelts, they wrote this shit in the article. This is NBC News. How you gonna say that she wasn't wearing a seatbelt if it was unknown whether they was wearing seatbelts? It says right here. It was unknown, police said, whether they were wearing seatbelts. Well, if that was the case, how do you start off by saying Velma D. Hendricks, 84, a passenger, was not wearing her seatbelt when a pickup truck struck the car? Make it make sense to me, because it don't make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. I know y'all can't read it. Let me take it down. Okay. The driver in the pickup that was not wearing a seatbelt, but he was fine because he was in a big old truck. So he had no alcohol in his system. I doubt he did. Okay. I doubt he did. He was only cited for failure to yield to a stop sign and for not wearing a seatbelt. They didn't try to find out if it was personal. They didn't try to find out if he was a Trumper. They didn't try to find out any of these things. Running third in her bid for re-election. I need to see who this is. The person who apparently won, because now they're saying, oh, she lost. It's only 1,000 residents in Melville. Okay. Now, if the lady passed, I want to see who this is. I'm not the only one who want to see it. Okay, it will mean a new election for the town. Because, like, what? I'm really trying to see who this lady is. I want to know if she's white. I want to know. Oh, of course she's white. And I want to know her political party. Yeah, y'all know I'm looking. I want to see what she looked like. They're not showing any pictures of what she looked like, which leads me to the person who was runner up, which leads me to believe that she's white. Okay? We already know the vibes. I said what I said. Y'all agree with me too, because y'all know it's true. All right. Now, the third person who passed, we only 30 minutes in. Good timing. How was y'all doing? The third person who passed. Oh, here we go. This happened in January. Okay. Yes, this one happened in January. Let me close these tabs. Okay. I was supposed to show this last time, but I ended up showing the lady. She passed in November. A rising star in Connecticut passes in a collision with a wrong way driver. A Connecticut state representative considered a rising political star passed when a wrong way driver crashed head on into his vehicle early Thursday morning as he returned home from the governor's ball. Okay. Quentin Williams, a 39-year-old Democrat from Middleton, passed in a crash that also happened just hours after he sworn in for a third term. His passing came as a huge shock to friends and colleagues who had just seen the newly minted coat. Is it lost on me that he passed on the day he got on January the 6th, basically on the day most of these people get signed into office. She died on election day. And the other woman passed last week. What was last week? They're talking about they're so proud of him, his incredible accomplishments. The collision burst into flames. Oh my Lord. I don't even want to show that no more. But you know what I do want to? Oh crap. You know what I closed? Because I was just closing stuff and not paying attention. Oh, here we go. This is what I want to talk about for now. This is what I want to talk about, and I want to pull this up because I really can't stand when these people are trying to act like we ain't got the common sense God gave us. God gave us a lot of common sense, okay? And we have it. Oh my God. Okay, so the FBI, if y'all ain't seen this, I don't know where y'all have been. This is why I decided to talk about this story. This story really about these three politicians. They were talking about that from last week a little bit. But well, since it happened with the last girl last Wednesday. So I've heard about the story from like Thursday, Friday, but after this, we had to talk about this. Like, so the neo-Nazis of America, we got our own Nazis. The Nazis of the USA, okay? Some leaders are amongst two who were arrested in a plot to attack Baltimore's power grid. These people are out here running up into attacking and trying to destroy power grids. Number one, running up into white Senate officials, Congresswoman, who is Pelosi? What is she? She's Senate. White running into their house, attacking their husbands with hammers. Only reason he didn't pass is because he was Caucasian, in my opinion, and because she wasn't there. Okay? If she was there, they both would have got it. It'd have been a wrap. Okay? These are people who, it's been so much things you can't even. These are the people who up until this weekend that just passed. These are the same people who tried to overthrow our government 2 years ago. We like to forget that. The most dangerous people ever to exist in America, especially in America, are people who are white. Because they do this, and the ones who don't do this act like they don't see this. Act like we're the dangerous ones when the most dangerous people on this planet, the sun don't like them. That's to tell you. That's to tell you, in case you did not know. The sun don't like them, so maybe they not cool. The suspect, Brandon Russell, and Sarah somebody. The mayor is crazy as hell. I told y'all, I know people don't like Eric Andrews, and I be half on him. But I will say that back when he was Brooklyn president, He came to my daughter's school. It was such she basically told him how she gonna get into a specialized high school. I believe it was like only 8. It was 8 or 8%, maybe 8% of the kids that got into specialized schools were Black, right? 8%. And that's when that percentage first came out, and he came up to the school, and she was like, yo, and he was like, don't worry, you're gonna get in. We passed that now. But shout out to the kids who are actually getting in, okay? Because they're actually out here. These kids are getting in. Shout out to if anybody is in New York. If you know anybody that lives in New York City and that has a 7th grader who is very smart, as in they don't get below a B, send me an email and send me their information. That's all I'm gonna say. Send me an email and send me information. I told you, I like Eric Adams. I like what he does for the children. Okay, I guess for the good children, for the bad children, he's trying to get their asses locked up. I don't know, but I like what he's doing for the children. My program that my kid was a part of last year, she just got a shitload of grant, okay, and able to help even more kids. He was one of the people who was putting money into the organization from before, and doing it now to help a lot more Black kids in New York City be prepared for these specialized tests. So shout out to Eric Adams for now. Listen, Eric was like, y'all can't be staying in the nice hotels. Okay, y'all need to move over to this shelter. The gag is that if people in New York, Black women with kids, white, whatever, if they gotta go to shelters like that, then your ass, sorry, no sorry, you made it to America. Yeah. Go to the fucking shelter. Yeah. But that's a story for another day. The FBI captured 2 people. One, a nationally known neo-Nazi leader. I saw something about Wendy Williams. I think I'm gonna make a video about Wendy Williams today, and probably anyway. Completely destroyed. Okay. Before they could launch an attack on Baltimore power grid that had the potential to completely destroy this whole city, authorities said Monday. The suspects, could you imagine? I can't either. Because it's not like we can go get a power grid and power up our whole building. Yeah, we have buildings. Maryland has built. Anyway, federal authorities described the alleged plot as racially or ethnically motivated. More than 61% of Baltimore residents are Black. Okay. Russell, a former some shit division of neo-Nazi group. Listen, Adam Waffen, okay, ushering in the collapse, bent on ushering in the collapse of civilization. They don't know that their civilization. Okay. According to the Southern Poverty Law Center, a nonprofit civil rights activist organization. According to whatever, the group admires Charles Manson and support the idea of lone wolf violence. I didn't even read that part before I made this story. Y'all heard that? Lone wolf violence. We're talking about like the guy who ran up in Pelosi house, like the person or like the 3 different people who, in my opinion, purposely did these things to 3 Black politicians. I don't care if he was driving a truck. That's a vehicle of destruction. You a truck driver every day. What are the chances? What are the chances? I don't believe in coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. So the neo-Nazis plan to blow up the power grid in Baltimore. So the plot was first flagged in June. after informant claimed to have been contacted. Child, this shit is all over the place. These people are out here out of whole control, and we are acting like we don't know. This president right now is pretending like he don't know what's going on, that these are just random occurrences, and it's not. Why? Because they don't want it, because it's already going to get crazy this year and the next, and probably up until 2025. I don't know. But it's going to get really bad. So actively letting people know about these things that are happening to us in our community probably isn't a good look, because again, they will always and forever be afraid of the day that we decide no mas, and we do them like they do us. Especially when you're in a world where now poverty, people are like impoverished, people have shit, people got empty fridges and shit, like for real. Okay. Also, side note, I didn't come on last Friday. Okay, for those in the back. All right. I met the girl who lived in my building who went, well, she's not a girl, she's a grown woman. I met the woman who lived in my building who went to the girl upstairs apartment. So it wasn't like purposeful. She's an older lady. Okay, she's an older lady, and she actually lived, and I'm shocked I didn't know. But again, we kind of live in a real big building. I'm shocked. I think I might have seen her before, but I thought I was confusing her with somebody else, right? Because these two women in my building kind of look the same, and they kind of live on the same floor. So I was confusing her for somebody else. But she came and knocked my door on Thursday, child. After we got off of live, I went and took a shower. And then I heard the door was barking, and I went to the door to see. I thought it was my next door neighbor, because she does that. Or I thought it was the girl upstairs that we collected the money for. I thought it was her. But then I saw some lady, and she was in house attire. House you go like this shit you don't wear outside, housewear. Loungewear, my bad. She was in loungewear, and then I opened the door. I was like, "You the lady?" And she was like, "Yeah." So she was just trying to explain, like she didn't mean it like that. She didn't want it to come off weird, like And I was like, "Yeah, but it came off weird, because not really because of her, but because the nature of people, YouTube people, people." People can be very weary. Y'all already know people stalk and track people down, So I was really concerned that it might not even be a woman who lived in the building. It might just be some weirdo doing weirdo shit. Okay. But she does live here, and we spoke, and everything's cool. Just for those who asked or wanted to know. All right. Let's get into some of these comments now. All right. Because we have 43 minutes, and no, I'm gonna give me some tacos. She says she know y'all kidding. Where the likes at? Child, don't let me get off this page. I'm already have things I need to do. Don't make me get off this page. I'm already have. Oh no. Well, we need to get these likes up, y'all. Please and thank you so much. Okay. Jamie said we all know what this is. That's what I wanted to make this video about, because I don't see people talking about it for what it is, right? I don't see people talking about it for what it really looks like. And yes, I decided that there's gonna be at least one video on here talking about it. Of course she did. You saw that, Jovi? Jersey got some new nice little. People ain't gonna be just driving into certain areas. I'm telling you, I guess like down south, people ain't just gonna be. It don't have to be gated to that's what the Italianos are. Black people who don't live there, they paying attention. You ain't just running up on some black woman. You ain't coming in to people cul-de-sacs to rob and pop. You know what I'm saying? That is premeditated. That is purposeful. That is you N-word B. Y'all know what I was gonna say. Y'all N-word B. And you young and successful. Child. Hey DC, it was your birthday. I hope you had an amazing birthday, girl. She says she's 60 and look like she's 40. You go ahead with it. Shout out to Mahogany's nephew birthday. It's his birthday. He 27 today. Listen, I now have a notification. Go on jovibeauty.com. Okay, hold on. Let me put it in here. Oops. Go on jovibeauty.com and there is a whole text notification situation I have set up. Okay. Yeah, I could, I'm trying to still make it prettier. I'm working on the pretty, but we do have text notifications. Okay, they are $5 for a month. You get notified on everything we got going on. Plus, I'm gonna create a group just for the text notification people. So hold on. Okay, I'm trying to put it in the chat. Okay. So go become text notified. I'll set out text to notify you all the time. All right, hold on. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna pin it to the top. Pin message. All right. So in the pin message, I just put our Facebook. Okay, because again, like I said, we are trying to really grow our Facebook. Okay, so I put our Facebook, I put our Instagram, I put my Amazon shop. Okay, like I said, if you want to know what hair care products I use, what skincare products I use, they're on my Amazon shop. And join text notification. The link is there, and the link for our shop with our book. Side note, because if you don't know, I wrote a book. All right, I need to add that to my script too. I'm working on my script. Don't worry about it. Hello, Mr. Matthews. Yes. It believes they want foreigners in those seats in American politics. Child, they want white people in them seats. Okay. Okay, thank you. Pelosi is the Speaker of the House. The sun don't. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? mm. She said if this is to scare black people from getting into politics, probably. Probably. Why not just add it to your shorts? Or your shorts or your stories, DC? I don't know who you're talking about, Mahogany. Doing away with Black history. Oh, my thoughts on Florida doing away with Black history. It's very southern of them. I expect Texas to be next. I would never, like, I keep, like, my mom live in Florida, but like I wouldn't live in Florida. I wouldn't send my kid to Florida to go to school. Education sucks. Everything about nothing. Florida ain't really got shit but a party town. Even their schools are party schools. So no, not really. Mm-mm. It's expected. That's who they voted in to do that. You know? Like at the end of the day, people say what you want, but elections count, elections matter. And if we are so like we need to go and vote. All the black people that are in Florida, whether they want to realize they black, whether they Haitian or whatever, they probably should be vote. Probably should be voting. Okay. I don't know what black man you talking about, child, who's in these streets playing and creating brokenness and claiming that they are conservative Republicans. I have no idea who you're talking about, but any sort of any sort of black man who is out here just playing games with this bullshit, where what he is and what his vibe is, and that he really don't care about anything that's important to us. You have to take people for who they are. Okay. Now again, and you know what, most black men aren't even like this. I need to be very clear, because social media sometimes could really blind us to the reality of the world. Most black men don't hate black women. Most black women don't hate black men, right? It's just that the negative motherfuckers are really, really loud. They're really loud and they're really ignorant, and they really make you go, what? And pay attention to them because they stupid, right? So most black men are not like this. But when you find them, whether they're trying to scream black love and all of this shit, you gotta pay attention. I was watching today. I'm gonna just be real with you. I was watching today. Y'all know me and my kid, we are about 30 days away, because February only got 28 days. We're about 30 days away from finding out where she's going to school. Our public school things come out that around that same time. Mines come out that around that same time. So boarding schools come out around that same time. So we're gonna find that out. But we've been talking about a lot of stuff, and I tell my kid, I would prefer her to be with a black man and have black children. But however, she need to be with whoever makes her happy and whoever puts her first, right? Whether he's Asian, whether he might be Jewish, I don't know. I've been making jokes, okay? He might be a Todd, okay? I don't know, right? But I did say, because we were talking about that, and she was talking about black boys backlash, feeling away to when you do attempt to like somebody else that is not black, but they could turn around and like whoever they want to when it's supposed to be cool, and I just told her, you let ignorant niggas be ignorant, because the world will show they black asses what it is. You don't have to when we have these discussions, it's not I don't knock black men. I love black men. I prefer black men, but or is she going to be open? Are we all going to be open to all opportunities in this world and not stagnate ourselves? But also, the being open to all opportunities of this world do not mean that I have to throw black men under the bus to have an excuse as to why I'm dating an Asian guy, or why, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you pay attention. We have to teach our children this. We have to teach our boys this. Like, we have to teach our boys this shit. We have to teach our boys that we expect them to be with black women. It's expected of them. Okay? It's expected of them to be with black women and to love them and to make their lives better. It's that we need to teach our black daughters to not just lock down with the first person black man who pays them any attention for the next 10 to 15 years, even though he ain't give us no ring, no attention, no nothing. But we riding to the pits of hell. I'm gonna ride you down to the fucking to death. What time is it? Oh, all right. She said Texas might be next. Greg Abbott is horrible. I'm telling you. She said, I'm watching the documentary and it was a certain type, the self-proclaimed good guy. Listen, I really, you know what? I was thinking that earlier today, or was it yesterday? I was writing something on Twitter and I was like, because I hate saying I'm a good person. It sounds like an asshole, right? It sounds like a douchebag. Like, who the fuck say you a good person, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I hate saying that. And it leads me to think men who always run around saying, I'm a good guy, don't actually be decent human beings. Don't actually be decent human beings. There are a lot of douchebags. Good guys, nerds, passport bros. Again, but there are a lot of great guys in the world. There are a lot of great nerds in the world. And them passport bros are, passport bros. Thank you so much, love, for your donation to the channel is thoroughly appreciated. She said, for excellent content. Thank you so much, love. Appreciate you, girl. Appreciate you. So again, we gotta pay attention to not what we want it to be, but who they're showing us they are. At the end of the day, a lot of men show you who they are. They show you who they are. We're just so we were raised by fix-some ass black women. Well, most of us, not mine. My mama ain't really, well, sometimes. But a lot of us were raised by, we gotta fix him. We gotta take care of him. Yeah, she was, because she was like that with me and my brother. Right? So, gotta take care of him, gotta this, gotta that. Like, even like, no. Let's a man show you that he even deserve all of that before you trying to do all of that and fix what for what? You big, he's big and grown. I remember being in a relationship where I was like trying to get this guy to sign up for a certification, like in his work. I don't want to get into what people do, but a certification in his work. Child, finding the site online, finding the exact one he had to go to, figuring out what he needed to get it. Like, fuck you, pay me. That's a job. That's a job. It is a job, and having to do these jobs for men, a lot of the time, some women don't even mind. A lot of the time, I don't even mind certain things. But it is the handoff. You do these jobs, or you do these things for men who pay you back with being a provider, decency, you helping him get a better job, position, a certification, so y'all life would be better, right? Not so you still have to pay 50% of the bills. Now, not that you still got to be struggling and busting your ass, and he getting more, but you getting less at the end of the fucking day. Doing all of this shit for people, and this is anybody. This ain't even got to do with a dude. This is anybody, because it could be anybody. There's a lot of people that you just got to be like, with sometimes. When people show you who they are, believe it. That's in relationships. That's in friendships. That's with family. Because even with family, you want to believe, oh, it's not that deep. It'll wear you out. It'll wear you out. I can't tell you the amount of times I have been emotionally drained. Not by a nigga. By people who were related to me, who ain't never gonna just wear you out. And then continue to just, get over it. I want to wear you out tomorrow. Or wear you out 3 months from now. It's exhausting. It's exhausting with people, with family, with dudes who don't get it. So why even deal with it? You don't actually have to. You don't have to engage with the fake good guys of the world or the asshole nerds of the world. Or men who literally are telling you, I'm going to other countries because I don't want no women here. You're weird. It's not like, you went to another country and you fell in love. No, you went to another country because you're weird here. What about any that tells you this man is going to be, any of these things is going to be decent to you? What about dealing with your draining ass sister? She been draining you since y'all was little. You think she gonna stop? That's what boundaries are for. These tacos is for. This too. And we don't help the situation. Like I said, I am very wifely like. That is just who I am. That is just who I am. I do things, but like that's why I don't even want to. I don't even want to. Like they have to earn every bit of fucking nicety. Every bit of you wanting to be a homemaker wife, a great woman, all of this shit. They got to earn every last bit of it. Because if you give it to them and they don't deserve it, they know they don't deserve it. We need 30 more likes in the chat. Thank you, Couture. They know they don't deserve it. They know, like your family members who take advantage of you, they're fully fucking aware. They're not delusional to, why this one don't talk to me like that no more? What would you like? They know. They fucking know. Just like these men out here are aware. You have to pick you. You have to choose you. It's real nice and calm out now. And they're like she said, they're too weak. And then when you do stuff like that, they whine and they cry and they don't appreciate none of it. Because they think it's just a 2-second thing. No, they don't appreciate nothing. Men don't appreciate nothing they have to work for. Every damn time. Every damn time. Like when I said my mama always told me growing up, men love bad treatment. Every damn time. Every damn time. Every damn time. They love to get beat up on. She said, my friend from childhood was saying something like this on Facebook. I had enough, so I told him that he is not a nice, good guy. His mother and aunt backed me up. Yeah, they be delusional. Thinking they're decent. I'm a good person. I'm a decent person. Not if you're out here destroying people's lives. No, you're not. Not if you're out here with the cheating, hurting, willingly hurting people. You're not a good person. You're just not. Thank you so much. All right, Kim, you just showed up late, child. We about to get the heck up out of here. Okay. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for coming today. I'm probably gonna drop some more videos today. I'm gonna go get me some tacos first, though. I'm gonna go get me some tacos. I hope you all are having an amazing Tuesday, and please don't forget. Last week was really cold. Last week was really, really cold. Where are we at? Okay. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. And now I'll see y'all tomorrow. Or I might drop a video later. We'll see how I go.